You find a sweater on Amazon, or you go to renew your Netflix subscription. You enter your card details, and you click Pay. When that Payment Successful screen pops up, we usually picture a process exactly like this. We assume our $50 instantly flew directly into the merchant's bank account. But when that success screen appears, absolutely $0 have actually moved. The idea of an instant transfer is a highly orchestrated digital illusion. It's an interface designed specifically to hide the reality of a massive, controlling system working behind the scenes. To understand how modern commerce functions, we must look past the checkout screen and track what that click really sent into the void. Because you didn't send money, you sent information. This map shows what happens when you hit buy. Your request must survive 4 checkpoints. First, the website passes your raw data to the payment gateway, which encrypts your details and securely formats the information to safely travel the web. The encrypted capsule is handed to a payment processor, the engine providing physical momentum to push your request forward. Next, it hits the card network. Visa and mastercard act as traffic controllers, routing the data down the exact pathway towards its destination. Keep in mind, up to this point, none of these massive tech layers actually hold your money or have the authority to approve your purchase. They are simply high-speed couriers delivering a secure message. That message arrives at the 4th and final checkpoint, your issuing bank. Before agreeing, its computers run 3 checks. Do you have enough balance? Is the card valid? And does this purchase trigger any suspicious fraud patterns? If everything checks out, the bank triggers a boomerang effect. It fires an approval signal back through the exact same chain in reverse order, from the bank to the network to the processor and back to the gateway. This entire 5-step round-trip conversation across the country finishes in a matter of milliseconds. That returning signal is what triggers the green checkmark on your screen. To a human buyer, the transaction feels complete. You have your receipt. But computationally, the process is only half finished. What just happened in those 3 seconds was purely an exchange of trust. The bank made a digital promise to pay the merchant, but it hasn't actually handed over any capital. To see the actual money move, we have to look beneath the data layer at a secondary process called settlement. Settlement is incredibly slow. Banks don't wire $50 every time someone hits checkout. Instead, they wait. They let thousands of individual approved transfers pool together over 1 or 2 full days, and then move the physical funds in massive bulk batches. It creates a strange dual reality. The modern economy runs entirely on the speed of digital promises, while the actual capital remains anchored to an antiquated, delayed timeline. Maintaining this split-second, 2-tiered architecture is incredibly resource-intensive, and this invisible gauntlet of middlemen isn't operating as a public service. It is a highly lucrative toll road. Watch the block in this diagram. For every single transaction, the gateway, the processor, the network, and the bank each take a fraction of a % as a fee for their role in the split-second approval. Because of these accumulated invisible fees, the seller never actually receives the full $50 you originally paid. Behind the friction-free convenience of every simple click lies a massive financial machine, generating millions in revenue entirely out of sight. But because this machine relies on so many digital handoffs happening in fractions of a second, it leaves a trail of distinct vulnerabilities. If you want to see exactly how hackers attempt to break this chain and intercept your data, don't miss the next video.